Okay, right, we should be live. Hello to everyone if you're watching on the stream replay and all that. Welcome to what is day one of Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo disc, the second half of the second installment of the Pokemon Scarlet DLC, continuing off where the Tillmask left off. So that's going to be coming up momentarily. Like last time, I'm actually going to preempt it this time instead, though. I'm going to get into Pokemon Home, and we are going to make sure we pick up all the Pokemon I'm going to need for that dex. Mostly because I want to get it done, ready for the side quests, but hey, it gives me a little handy cheat sheet as well. I could manage without it, but probably speeds things up here and there in terms of like type matchups and stuff. My settings are like exactly where I left them yesterday in terms of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, so I'll have to like volume balance and everything as I go along, so please do let me know how things are, etc. Pokemon Home is just really quiet anyway, so this isn't going to be a good indicator, but on the off chance it is. Right. So, go all the way back over to Indigo Disc 1. Get an empty box, and then let's start moving these guys over. So yeah, very similar to last time, there is another side quest that also relies on having a certain amount of the dex done, which I'd like to check out again. It was fun last time. There's way more side stuff in Part 2, so definitely not going to be able to do all of it, but well, if I wasn't going to do this one on stream, I was going to do it off anyway, because momentarily you will see probably the box after next, I think. I think I have 7 boxes for this DLC. Or is it 8? That's 8, okay. Forgot there was as many as that. There we go. Yeah, 2 blank boxes here, because there are actually 2 pseudo-legendaries exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet that I never ended up getting, because this is my first time playing through Scarlet, as opposed to Violet, so as such. Still 2 more in here that I need to get, so I'll be doing this offline anyway, so I might as well do it on stream. Anyways, that is everyone. So with that, welcome Gebsy, hope you're having a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, hope it's been a good Wednesday so far. Very warm here, so honestly feeling a little sleepy and was a little reluctant to be like, do I want to hop on tonight? But no, I made a promise. I wouldn't be able to do this any other time this week either, so now's the best time for it for sure. Anyway, that's Pokemon Home done, and with that, we can scroll past the fact that I bought this, don't pay any attention to that. Scroll past the fact that I've been addicted to this, and we can go all the way over to Pokemon Scarlet. And get started with day 2. So, for those of you who missed the end of the last stream, because I know it went really late, didn't it, till like a certain point past midnight or whatever, so we just finished off a couple side quests. I got a little bit more ready for this, mainly changed my outfit back and stuff. Otherwise, didn't make any progress on the start of Tillmask. Oh, sorry, Indigo Disc, so here we go. Me and Liam went out to a board game night at a place near us. Oh, that sounds really nice. I'm not like an ultra board game person, but I always enjoy getting roped into them for sure. As long as people have an understanding that like I'm not an aficionado or anything. A lot of my friends definitely are, so as long as it goes slow enough for me to pay enough attention to figure out what's going on. You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, that sounds really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed. Played a new one. It's hard when it's a new game, but I get there. I'm always the slowest of the group to pick up on board game rules. One, because I'm awesome. Let's get it. But yeah, like I get that for sure. I'm always really slow to pick up on rules. Always the last one along, so absolutely in the same boat here. Right, don't get too far along. Before I forget, let's open the Union Circle. As per usual, I'm just doing this offline for now. On the off chance anyone does want to join this, I'll happily switch over to online mode. It's just sometimes this causes less of a headache. So the 2 switches don't always like communicating with each other over Wi-Fi. It happened one time, and it won't happen again. I'm just a little bit, I'm just a little bit scared, you know. Right, let me ping that one over. There we go. Oh, I can't believe I'm considering turning the fan up already and it's only been 5 minutes. I don't know how to feel about Pokemon multiplayer. That is That's probably a fair assessment. I really like it in this game for sure, because you are more than free to go and do your own thing with few interruptions. Like the past 2 times I've done this on stream, we only really run into each other once every now and then, otherwise you can just play it as a normal game. So I really like it in the, oh, I accidentally bumped into someone kind of way. This DLC has a little bit more that actually makes the multiplayer a bit more interactive. Technically there was a way, there was the Ogre Ousted minigame you could do in multiplayer, I believe, and was way easier to get certain advantages in multiplayer. But yeah, this one's a bit more hands-on with like actually giving you group activities to do and stuff. When we actually find out momentarily. Are we? Oh, okay. We're in Medallia. I thought we were over by the Pokemon League. I was confused. Anyways, right. So I think, yeah, I want to be in the school. If the map would stop locking onto the wrong thing, there we go. Licking the stick a bit too much there. Look, these sticks on the Pro Controller 2 are really good, like I've said, but sometimes you just lose grip on them, you know. Oh yeah, I can ride my Cyclozar. Yes, that is the name of the Pokemon, of course. I think I'm going to turn that up a tiny bit. Wait, what? It's barely doing anything. Maybe leave it about, like, there? No? There. No matter how much I turn it up, it seems to be, I see, I guess I'm just always underpowered, so my friends probably look past everything. In this case, I'm absolutely overpowered as well, so yeah. There's like plenty of scenarios when I've got way far behind though during the playthrough of this DLC so far, so it's going to happen again in part 2 here. Right, let's get into it. Who do we have here? I know I've seen your face somewhere before. Who are you again? The name's Viper. Ooh, that's right. You're Viper. Yes, I know you. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait just a moment, Director Serrano. Oh, hello there, Veli. You're as lively as always. Didn't realise you were here. Of course I'm here. Whoa. I think that's a certified multiplayer moment. As director of this academy, where else would I be? And do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's it matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, he is. But... I do apologise, Master Viper. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Serrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Serrano. Did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Master Viper specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Veli. It's very simple. You see, the reason is... Why did I put in that request? Oh, that's right. The school trip to Kitakami. Viper met some of my students there, didn't he? We didn't get on exactly very well at the point in time you rang, sir, but... Yes. One of them was named Carmine, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Once again, we got that phone call long before she liked us, so, did. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Serrano. Yes, Carmine, we're the best of friends, I'll have you know. I'd just love for you to visit my school. You'll be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Well, if anything can be said about Director Serrano, it's that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the rest of the students there. But only if you're willing to, of course. And you will be Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Master Viper, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you? Pretty close to, to what I said. Oh, of course. I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck to you. Bye, Clive. Sorry, direct up. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. He's got such a way of words, isn't he? For sure. Are you all ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? I've always wanted to be an exchange student. I kind of somewhat already am, but okay. Great, then let's get going. Okay. Sorry I'm late, was writing my Rambler review for Game of the Year contender Barry Kart World. Welcome, Larry. This will help me potentially with putting together a thumbnail for this, because I still don't have one yet. I made the teal mask one so long ago that I actually kind of need to take some of these just to give me a hand with it. Ta-da! We're here! Yeah, you really not missed much. We only just got the game open because we were doing the usual connections and Pokemon Home and stuff. Welcome to my Grand Blueberry Academy. Oh, I forgot this song slaps. I mean, the second DLC has a lot of good tunes. I just remember the first one more because it only has like it has about 15 songs. So it's a bit easier to remember than the second DLC, but this is a good one. I need to get this soundtrack going again. I thought this to myself last week, like I was going to listen to it again. I just never did. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and did you notice? Look at how blue the place is. Can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry colour. Let's see. What else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? Okay, all very, very good options. This one may be a bit less so, but yeah, let's go with why is the rest of the school underwater? Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, it's because the skill building is attached to an undersea plant that develops natural resources. Right? That's what I've heard. Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? We do. Viper here is part of the exchange program. Make him feel welcome, eh? What, the memory loss or the girl? Hold on, this is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second year students here. You must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Serrano to remember the name of a new student, or anything, seemingly. Just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey? You want me to do it? Well, yeah, you know this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please, don't take it like that. It's not like I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Serrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. Good old responsible adult in our life, clearly. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. And it's just not right. Really letting me have it today, aren't you? That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anyone else can. That decides it. I will take on this task. Excellent. Now then, let's head straight down this bridge into the entrance. On you go. Okay, I do remember one thing about this, and that is that I should check that everyone in front is good to go. I want to know about the barbecue. Are you kidding me? Okay, over we go. Let's see what's going on over here. She's going to show you around. She has main character hair. She isn't an NPC. Exactly. Just like me, I've got main character hair. We're both cut out for it, right? Look, all I'm saying is we are in Unova right now. This is by far the most high-tech thing America's ever done. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on the central court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely utilise this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than in any other school. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Director Serrano, I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here, with a sea breeze blowing over you. Even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing around in the stands. Oh! There's one other quality of our school that you'll likely find surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Really? Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it? The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your Terra Orbs. We developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? Not really, mate. Yes, it does. Sir, I think it would be easy to understand how all that works after we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought? Always thinking ahead. That's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it would be great if the two of you had a battle. What? Right now? Why not? I'd like to see what Viper here is capable of. I know Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the League Club we have going on here. Say nothing of the influence of her father, one of Unova's... Oh, hang on a minute. Say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. I bet you'll learn a thing or two. Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right. Give me a good show, you two. I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Serrano once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way he'll move on with the tour until we give him his battle. Besides, I have to admit I'm a little excited at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try and get to know each other a little better. Yeah, there you go. That is the big gimmick we got going on here, is double battling is pretty much the way that all of this plays out, but while Pokemon battles, which is really neat. I'm personally not a huge double battle guy. They're sweaty. Oh, you know it. They're already setting shit up at +1 minus. But, oh, I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. Gotta remember to read those. Oh, this gym battle theme's so good! It's not gym battle, it plays at various points, I think. Anyway, I meant to somewhat change out my moves between the stream on Ogerpon here and just kind of forgot, so... low kick won't really do anything. We'll go with that. And Flower Trick when in doubt. Yeah, I really like it. Black and white battle theme, right? Yes. That was quite the harsh blow. Let's see. Now, how should I turn this around? I mean, as I said, this is Unova, so that's quite a bit of black and white callbacks, which of course, if this DLC is full of black and white stuff, that must mean that the next Game of Mine is a Gen 5 remake, right? And then they were like, no, it's Gen 6. It's like... It's fair play. I think this is a really good little show for black and white. I think people have really grown on this DLC, like as a thing for sure. You know, especially now with what do you call it? Switch 2ism and stuff, and making it slightly better. Even then, I think people always thought this was, you know, decent and cool for all it was. Get rid of one. Oops. I still don't know what it does. Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. I can't read that quickly enough. I kind of like they're branching out from the normal mainline remake cycle. Exactly. I'd much rather them do something unique with what they're doing right now, basically. Oh. Buzz. Oh, that's what it was. It was my capture card falling on the floor. Just as well the video didn't disconnect then, I guess. Oh, would you look at that? You go right after those type weaknesses with precision, don't you? Didn't miss that one. I picked it up at the time this time. Right. Oh. Fine, bro. Same as usual. Here we go. You know, I'm massively looking forward to Legends ZA. I know Legends Arceus is like, of the bunch, is the favourite of the Switch Pokemon games. I really liked that game and I would probably go back to it sometime soon. At least I'm going to go back to it to finish my decks real soon, so looking forward to that. But I really like that game for sure. I thought it was a nice change of pace from the rest of Pokemon, so that, but in Gen 6, oh, beautiful. Considering how the lack of gyms got backlash in Sun and Moon, I think having a sub-series for the experimental stuff that bucks the mainline formula was a good idea. Yeah, 100% on that one too. Well, you beat me soundly. Spectacular! You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you terrestrialize one of your Pokemon though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it. Students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terror Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them. Well done to both of you. You really battled it out, Blueberry Smart. Wait, what? I'm dropping everything right now. What? Really? I thought they said they were done with Smash Remix. Hang on. I'm not seeing anything on their YouTube. Is it somewhere else? Wait, what? I followed them on YouTube and I just didn't see this. Wait, what? Huh? Cloud? Yo. Smash Wiki. Does this say all the new stuff? Release history. No, it doesn't have any patch notes yet. I kind of want another Legends Arceus style game. Well, I don't think you'll necessarily kind of get that out of Legends ZA, but I imagine there'll be enough of the DNA in there for sure. But certainly given like the time period jump and stuff like that, and generational, you know what I mean by generational, difference in location, I presume there'll be quite a few differences between the two formulas, but still. Here we go. Oh, you just posted the link to the video. I found the video, so I'm just gonna flick through that real quick. Wait, was Cloud already in it? Or was that just someone else's mod for Smash 64 that they added to Remix? Right, let's have a quick flick through. Oh, it's not out yet. Okay. That's why I've not seen it yet. 2 hours. So that's actually 3 hours at 12 AM. Okay, I'll be done streaming by then. I'll give this a watch. Cheers, Larry. Right, before I forget then, I'm gonna unmute that. Well done to the both of you! You really blatted it out Boobery style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You feel like you fit right in as soon as you're dressing the part. I know I have the whole thing of wearing stupid clothing, but I'll give the uniform a go. It suits you beautifully. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. Indigo style card. Ah, I can get some more haircuts. Okay. That should give you a few more options when you visit shops and saloons. Or salons in such a Paldea. Saloons. It's not young Tory, it's 70s game show host. Now that you look the part, and hopefully feel the part, or hopefully feel it too, why don't we head into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world-famous terrarium. Terrarium. That's going to be a sticking point as well, isn't it? Alright, so if I got any other options for what I can do with this uniform, or is it just the one? Oh, I do have options! That's great. I mean, I can fully look Rob KTA with my summer uniform. It is a little funny to think about. Autumn... See, Autumn's the one I vibe with... Wait, no, it was the tracksuit. The tracksuit I vibe with, for sure. For as much as we have my weird OO character that I'm trying to make look as weird as possible, I am kind of vibing with those two options. But I'm going to go summer. Why not? Can I go back to... Oh no, that's fine. Go back to my sneakers. Oh god, they're disgusting. I'm officially over the whole making my character look stupid thing. So, let's pick some fun stuff. About to drop a Fire Ridge Racer remix. Oh, you know it. I hate all the school ones, so actually I think the weird beige one that I picked because it was beige might be my favourite option of the bunch. God, the school helmet. Remove. Yeah, that works by me for now. Yes. Okay. Head to the terrarium. Where do I want to go? Well, inside. An undersea nature park where you can learn about Pokemon as you explore its 4 biomes. Already giving it away. I've not got time to walk through here, I'm running. Still a little quiet on my end, let me get it turned up. Is it right on there? It looks like about the normal level I leave it at for streams. This is it. The park beneath the sea that has gained renown over... Never seen renown be not renowned. This is it. The park beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world. Our very own terrarium. We may be underwater. The projectors built into the walls and ceiling make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We've been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology. I designed all this myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Yeah, kind of would have been, I do admit. Then, off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coastal biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. We sure put a lot of effort into it. Tell me, Viper, which biome tickles your fancy off the bat? Well, yeah, why not? It's a very familiar sort of environment, isn't it? The open stretches of land make it very easy to observe how the Pokemon are living. If you need to heal up your team while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we've installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Serrano, can you explain to us why crystals from here... Oh, can you explain to us why crystals form here, and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize? Huh? Don't you already know, Lacey, but... Oh, I get it! You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. A huge disco ball. That there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we've jam-packed full of a special material from Haldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful! Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though, I still don't know what the special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it? Oh, well, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put it all together, so I'm not certain myself. That's what I thought you might say. Oh, there goes the school bell. Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see a class session too. This is too good of a chance to pass up. Why don't you join us, Viper, and get your first taste of our school's classes? Sure. What if I say no though? Hang on, who have we got in the background there? I do love that. Oh, teehee. I do love that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your roping phone for you. Oh, there we go. New map just dropped. It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own, and I think it'd be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So, yep, that settles it. Please find your own way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own. Well, doesn't seem like I'm needed here. Wait, sir, you don't... But I've made sure that the dorm room has been all set up for you, Viper, so don't forget to give it a visit later. What has happened to my reading ability? I should at least turn the light on in a second. Oh yes, and one other thing. Could you open your Pokédex app for me? I hate to break it to you, I've completed it, mate. Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go Sawbuck Wild, or Sawsbuck Wild. Is your student life here at Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest. And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. The coastal biome, hint, hint, that is where the class is taking place. Just in case there she is. Yo, face, man. Alright, give me a second. Will having a light on help my reading ability? Absolutely not, but let's give it a go. There we go. Wow, I can't believe it's already 20 past 9. That really flew by. Okay, so as you can see, we got Perrin up ahead. We'll do that at some point. Speaking of which... Oof. Am I missing anyone? I think that's a pretty complete sounding dex, right? And I think who would be missing from it. Oh, yeah, just the singular 2 that I don't have. Right, okay. I forgot it was 240. For some reason I thought it was 300, and I was baffled for a second. Right, so let's go ahead and get our achievements. I don't like how he doesn't know what material it is when it's radiating unknown energy. Well, it seems to do its job, so... Speaking of doing its job, I can do this. When I remember the button. There we go. What is the upgrade? I don't know. I'm just gonna spam this. Yeah, no, it definitely was an investor thing, wasn't it, Larry? Like, it could so easily be done above water, but it's the allure of the dangerous and unknown that the suits loved that, basically. They were all over that. So nothing I massively need / want. In comparison to getting the friend ball last time, but hey, I've done it. The Glitterati. Oh, yeah, of course. They got their greedy mitts all over it. Okay. So yeah, that's that done. I'll move those back to Pokemon Home sometime off stream. Alright, I'm pretty much good to go. We can go around and see the great wildlife. Among other things. Unfortunately, we don't get to have the fun of who's that Pokemon as we walk around, because they'll all have names above them now, but... why is it underwater unless it helps keep it cold for the winter zone? Good point, but then... The thing that I'm confused about, right? Oh, hey Chansey. I might actually do that real quick, because some Chansey grinding would be pretty good for Ogerpon right now. Yeah, the thing that confuses me is the biomes are right next to each other. How does the cold not leak into the warm one? I'm sure there's some laws of science that explain that, but... Whereabouts is the cold one from here? Science? But the signs don't be making sense to me. It's somewhere over there anyway, right? Let's go and do what we're actually here for. Pokemon science? Exactly. Force field. On a mass outbreak of Wild Porygon 2. I'm guessing I've not connected online for a few weeks then. Oh yeah, there's items all over the floor here as well. A little surprising that one. Best thing, I brought back dealing, and it does correlate to the seasons of the biome. It is great. Again, Chansey. One biome at a time. Hey Agapon, I can't get a good close up unfortunately, but hey Agapon. Yeah, there's loads of those all around, so I might just take my chances here and there where possible, because I think they're actually higher level than the ones you can find in Paldea using the sandwich method, so it's absolutely worth it just to take some free XP for the team when I can. Is it really Unova is dying doesn't slaps? I'm assuming there's a typo somewhere in there, because if not, I do feel like my brain just slightly exploded trying to read that. Oh yeah, look, here you go. So here's the difference between spring and summer. Like, right, I can believe that, but... but... if dying doesn't slap. Oh, very true. Wait, there's an outbreak of Chansey over here. Interesting. Oh, I'm going over here first, though. What, in the cave or outside the cave? Oh, no, this is one of the mini ones, okay. I think there is a big one somewhere in here from memory. I'm not doing the climbing tactic, surely. There's way less hills here than there is in Kitakami, so I'm not relying on this to get around the entire map, surely, this entire time, right? The items that are on the ground, I mean, it's nuts anyway in Scarlet and Violet, but this is just like next level. There's one. Oh, I mashed too quickly, no! Doesn't really matter, just as long as it's a physical Chansey, I think you're mostly good. Right, so I'm not at the location, apparently. At least it's not popped up saying I found a load of them. Sorry, Dealing. I didn't want you, however. I wanted to bully the egg handler. Don't you soft-boiled me. Don't head bob the battle theme with a stiff neck. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm guessing it was a rough day at work then. Or the classic slap funny, the old crooked neck routine. Yeah, I'm just going for a little bit of this since Ogapon's like a way lower level than the rest of the team. I just thought this would be handy. Captain, it's Wednesday. Oh, it so is. I don't know why I'm complaining. I don't do naff all, like. Even still. Just the thought of thinking it's only halfway through the week was enough to send me there. Still not hitting this outbreak, apparently. Is it somewhere in... No? Weird. My neck hurts, work is busy, it needs to rain. I don't know about where it is where you are, but I know it's meant to rain here tomorrow, so... It begins, basically, in other words. We're getting there. Yeah, today's been horribly muggy. For sure. It's really warm in his door right now. It's like 10 o'clock. Still like a solid, we're nearly at 29 basically, so that gives you a good indicator. Okay, we'll give it a couple more if I don't see any, or if I miss outbreak, then we'll actually go and do the story. I know, honestly. Oh, that's a cactus. There you go, one more. Get me on the level yet? Still need one or two more. Oh well. Do it one last scan. I say is there's one more and I'm gonna do that infinitely now, aren't I? I forgot about the running animation. Okay. Cool. That way round. Okay, so I don't think it's marked on the map. I'm just gonna fly back anyway. Battle here feels like a good sign, but I should heal regardless. No people. As Larry said, it's all self-service nowadays, for sure. Thank you for using the fast lane, etc. Okay. It's actually the start point. That would have been a good place for me to consider. We've got loads of random wild trainer battles around, as you can see as well. Very, whatchamacallit, base game in that regard. Like, don't get me wrong, there's quite a few in Kinokami. There's even a side quest for it, I believe, for getting rid of, like, a squad of them. Well, fun and games, we need to wait for the idea for a soda pop. Oh man, once they introduced that, that 16+ law for soda pops, it was all downhill for the country then. Unova just, it wasn't the same after that. Oh, hey, Chansey. Guess what? We're back to bullying you, unfortunately. Oh. No escape for him. Poor guys. Bit of XP compared to last time too. Okay, so that's spawn after all. Whoops. I remember how these things work. Alright, so there actually was one this whole time. We're gonna ignore that. I haven't made this a flight point yet, so I should do that. Let's aim there, and then we can move from there. See, when I read the text, I was like, that's the coastal biome's the one that I'm not in. But I was second guessing myself. I'm like, well, surely it would be in the one you start in, right? No, it's not, so that's what I get for not challenging my thoughts on the subject. Okay, we're in the third or fourth biome, so there you go. Going all over the place. So we'll run into like 7 more chances on the way there, and I go, this policy of destroying all chances is It's slowing me right down, isn't it? It's already the end of the stream, we've not even started the spotlight. We'll get there. Hopefully very quickly, as a matter of fact. Oops. In the meantime, item spam. Wasn't expecting a stream of a body count. That's a crazy sentence. What do you mean by... oh, this isn't climbable. Okay. Matt, you mean I have to interact with the intended way of doing things? What on earth? This isn't the Pokemon that I know and love. Speaking of self-service, let's have a look at the vending machines. Soda pop. There's hang on, where's my there's me, there it is. That good enough for you? I think I'm all good on that sort of stuff. I didn't really need it last DLC, and this one is a touch harder and higher leveled, but even then I might be okay with what I have for the moment at the very least. Alright, now with that done, let's go and find Lacey. That's what I want to do. Fly straight into the wall. What a good idea. Okay, coastal biome. This is the right one at least. Let's have a look around here. This one's beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful in their own way, but I think this has got to be my favourite of the bunch. There's a lot of nice looking areas like this in the original Paldea as well, so very reminiscent of those. Private schools sure are wild in the Pokemon world. You gotta flash that cash in these situations. Gen 10 needs to be a comprehensive. It's just a boarding school away from home, you know, nothing too fancy. Public school in Gen 11. No. Here we are. Oh, Viper. You didn't have any trouble finding the place? Whisper, whisper. Say again, I didn't quite catch that. Alola, everybody. Shall we get started? Forgot they all say Alola in this as well. Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climb we've recreated here in the coastal biome. But remember, it's really for the many Pokemon you'll find living here, adapted for such weather. One such species has even grown exceptionally larger than it might in other regions, thanks to all the light it's exposed to here. Hoppin', I was just ignoring it this time. That's right, certain species of Pokemon can have completely different appearances depending on the region. We call this variation a regional form. And that brings us to today's task. I'd like for each of you to catch one of these Pokemon. Yeah, no, you did say one of these Pokemon. Okay. Specifically, an Alolan form Pokemon. When you've got one, come and report to me. Now, get catching. Can I... Cheeseless. Many of our classes here at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. So off you go. Don't overthink it and do your best for this first class. Right, why are you sat around first of all? Second of all, why can I clip into you? That's weird. Did you manage to catch an Alolan form Pokemon for me? Oh god damn it. It's as easy as this. Let's see, who do I have that's Alolan? I remember off the top of my head. I'm just scanning this with my eyes, so I should pay a bit more attention. Hey Muck. That's one alright! You have, without a doubt, got yourself an Alolan Muck. This is a dangerous one. Those things that look like fangs and claws are actually crystallized poison. Touch one and it will afflict you at once. Wait, Viper, you already finished the assignment? That's right, we're gonna cheat. I was really motivated. So battling isn't your only talent then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon too. It's easy to see how high level the students must be at in around your academy. Alright everyone, gather round. We're all out of time for today, so that'll have to be it for this class session. flipping quick class session. If you didn't manage to catch your Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before our next session. Class dismissed. Man, really? Guess I'm stuck with homework. So, Viper, what did you think of your first Blueberry class? It's gonna be a real tongue twister for me for some reason for the next few streams. It was easy! My word! So the classes at your academy are even more demanding? Oh! I was supposed to go make an appearance at the club room. Shoot! I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, you have lots of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests, or just BBQs for short. They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles, or to catch specific Pokemon. Those sorts of things. You never know when the next BBQ might be, or where we need to go to carry it out. It was what, but that also kind of work. But if you can do what's asked of you, you'll earn Blueberry points, god damn it! Also called BP. Even the professor's got bored, he's out of here. I'm the best barbecue man. I'm a perfect human after all, that's all I can say. But BP is a kind of school currency you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, the long and short of it is that you should do BBQs and get yourself BP. BBQs are special quests barbecues are special quests set up to support students' extracurricular pursuits within Blueberry Academy. If you can complete the quest sent to your Rotom phone, you'll receive BP, Blueberry points. You can check out which quests are currently available by pressing the right button when you are out and about. Can I, how do you pin someone else's message? I don't know. I want to pin this. Let me do it. I have no idea how this works. My apologies. Okay, so press the right button. A max of 3 quests will be displayed by default. Each time you complete a quest, a new one will be added to take its place. And every time you clear 10 quests, a special bonus quest will be unlocked. You can also help your friends with their quests if you're all playing together in a union style. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Once a quest is completed, everyone who took part will receive the BP reward for that request, so work together to clear out as many as you can. Blueberry points, commonly known as BP, are points that can be used like cash at Blueberry Academy. Use them to make purchases at the school store or in the student cafeteria. You can also donate BP in the league room to support other clubs. And that's it from me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy. Okay. Oh, never mind. Not left my own devices. Hey, this is Viper's phone, right? It's me! Come in! That's a lot of exclamation marks for come in. I heard the news. You got picked for Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right? No. Nice try, but you can't fool me. I've already got solid confirmation you've been enrolled here. Why ask? Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Now let me think. Where could we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium? There's a space called the Central Plaza right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting if you know what's good for you. Same old Carmine. That's her, alright. Location changes, but attitudes don't. Kiki isn't here, is he? Maybe we'll find that out. Smile. Hashtag knowing smile. If you know what's good for you, you will appear here. So yeah, things are a bit rough right now. I couldn't agree more. Ah, you have a visitor, Carmine. Long time no see, Viper. I bet you missed me, huh? What? Did your wonderful memories of me all wither away since we last saw each other? Time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmine. So long. Okay, see you around. Someone's good memories of me certainly withered. That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, it feels kind of weird seeing you here at my school. I hate outsiders at my school too. And look at you. You haven't changed at all since we last met. At all? You sure? As for me, I've been helping Miss Pryor with her research. We've been to all sorts of different regions. It's made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled. Hey, you wanna see? Oh, you totally wanna see. Well, we have a battle court right here, so get into position. By the way, I love double battles now. Surprised. Okay, you're ready for a double battle. You won't know what hit you. Maybe? I wasn't quite paying attention. I'll give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt. Oh, hey, Ogerpon. Oh, you must have really missed me, huh? I forgot the special dialogue for having Ogerpon on this DLC. You can get flower tricks then. Oh, never mind. There you go with the big hits. Maybe I should teach you a lesson or two in kindness, Yeah, that was a huge hit. Hey, stop that! Why'd you use one of those not very effective... Why don't you use one of those not very effective moves sometimes? Should've did. Ah. Oops. Bye-bye, Ogerpon. Alright, we got a normal type, so some kicking would work. Do some kicking. Ogerpon, no! Super effective. What about a normal effective? Nice slash. Ah, Beak's getting hot. Oh, okay. I thought that would at least finish off, but apparently not. Was not to my second grass type. No. Oh, of course, yeah, electric. Didn't really think about that. Excellent. I can electric 2 cannon. Super effective Scrafty. Cool. No, I should go with this. In the meantime, though, Toasty Beak. Ugh. I've put the floor fan on max power. Godspeed, soldier. Probably the background noise is probably awful. I hope my microphone... Oh, OBS actually has a built-in filter. I hope that's doing a good enough job. Just hit hard. That's it. I'm ready to go all out. Hey, it's time for me to tear it up. Oh yeah, you didn't do this last time, did you? Forgot about that. I so rarely trastalize my own Pokemon while playing the story that I forgot that no one really seems to be doing it last DLC. Bye-bye. There we go. Good rounds all in all. Not bad. That did not go the way I had planned. Ah, I got so much stronger once I could translate my Pokemon, but you just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You still don't hold back in battles, huh? Another thing that hasn't changed a bit. Hey, by the way, have you run into Kiki yet? Something happened? Oh, never mind. If you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. Are you kidding me? What? Was this assignment too hard for you too? Wait, that's... He's got the like bounce shit, he's serious. I knew it! That's Kieran! Whew, he almost saw us. Wait, that's Kieran? Shh, keep your voice down. I thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with. Sorry, things have been really hectic at home this month. Oh, got it. So that means you're just okay being this week forever. That's what I'm hearing. No, Well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favour. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who won't take it seriously. Wait, Kieran, I'm sorry. Give me another chance. Dick. Like sister, like brother. Not what you were expecting, right? He looks different, acts different. He hasn't been the same since we got back from the school trip. Well, that was painful to watch. Ugh. If it isn't Carmine, and Carmine's new mystery friend. Think I might have heard of you, though. Are you that new kid with the wild backstory? What a lovely surprise! Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into. Come on now, at least introduce me. This is Drayton, and he's the worst. He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, he was, at least. Beautiful intro, thanks. This is Viper. He's here on a foreign exchange program. He's my friend, and... How about Kieran? You friends with the guy? Yeah, we're friends. Oh, I see. That's great. Alright, Viper. How about I show you our club room? Huh? Why do you need to do that? You haven't joined any of the clubs we've got here, right? Take it from me. You have a way better time here if you join one. We love to have such an interesting new member. In fact, we better call dibs now. Come with me. Hey, hold on! See? I told you it was the worst. Look at him just assuming we'll go along with whatever. His pace sounds clicky. Just you wait. I'm going with you. And here we are. Hey, are you sure this is a good idea? You know, because of Kieran? Nah, don't worry. He won't show up here anytime soon. If you say so. Anyway, this is the base of operations for the League Club. On behalf of the whole club, glad you're here. What's this League Club? Hey, glad you asked. We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system, the BB League. Here in the League Club, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. We win, we lose, we have a good old rowdy time. Such is our humble club in a nutshell. You're not wrong, but seriously? That's how you explain it to new people? Yep, though I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately. I'm a member of the club too. I don't show up to the club room very much though. Just FYI, the top 4 Pokemon trainers in the BB League are called the BB League Elite 4. And this annoying toothpaste head bozo is one of them. So is that girl you saw me with at the terrarium earlier. Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmine. I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff. Haven't had the time for league matches. We're talking actual skill. I'm way above any of the Elite Four. That's no lie. What do you think, Viper? Fun club, huh? Yes? Yes, sir. Aye, aye. Ooh, I can feel the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think that takes care of it. You're in, on a trial basis. Huh? What do you mean, trial basis? You heard me. As far as the Draster's concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial basis clubmates. So now you can use this club room freely and do whatever with the stuff here. Check out the computer over there too. It's super helpful. It lets you use your BP to support kids in other clubs. They'll return the favour in different ways. So using the PC in the League Club Room, you can help support the efforts of other clubs by donating BP to them. In return, you'll reap all kinds of rewards, such as new functions for your camera app or new ways to redecorate the club room. See, I honestly forgot for a second you could redecorate the club room, because when I did this on my own time, on my original file, I basically, did kind of all the side stuff you could do. I think this was the thing I left till last, was redecorating it, and even then, I think I still preferred the original design. So I just ended up sticking with this one for the most part. Yeah, give it a shot and you'll see what I mean. There we go, nice little bit of BP. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He can help you out with your throwing form. Okay. Off we go then. It's the League Club's computer. What do you want to do? Get some BP in. Okay, this is the only one I can do. So, request details from Mitch. I'm developing new throwing styles. Want cool new ways to throw Pokeballs? Let's spitball together, in return for your little contribution to our club's finances. So I get 2 new throwing styles for doing this. Thanks for the support, Viper. Wish we could do it in person, but let's try pitching some ideas for new ways to throw. Boo! See, I was thinking I could hold my hand like this. Get me? Then I swing my leg and yeah! Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. If you ever want to change how you throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. Okay. So I assume if I go back to the computer, I've got a couple more I can try out. Oh, whoa! You did it! Not bad for your first time. That'll teach me to doubt your skills. Here, I've got a really nice present for you. From one charming catch to another. The catching charm. Darn. Yeah, you just randomly get given a critical catch charm for some reason. You can have this too. Put it on and you'll look just like the Draster. The club uniform from Drayton. Anyway, feel free to computer it up any way you want. No one has ever said that in their lives. Like I said, we're trial basis clubmates now. And that's not all. For a limited time, you can have as many of these snacks as you want. Those snacks are all yours, Drayton. Snacks you leave around opened and half finished. I won't go near any of them. Who knows how long they've been sitting around. All that explaining left me starving. I think I'm going to go and head on over to the cafeteria. If you want to officially join us, maybe we can have a cafeteria date to talk details. A what? Be seeing ya. Some of those look like tea cakes, I'd still eat them. It's a risk-reward situation, right? Ugh, that bozo! Seriously, what is his problem? And a cafeteria date? What does he even mean by that? Well, date is... No, I know what a date is. Were you seriously about to explain it to me? Sorry, being in here puts me on edge. Let's go someplace else. Someplace people won't bother us. I know. Let's go to your room. What? I'm in there, thanks. Well, it looks like this is your room. It's so different to my orange Naranja Academy. It's almost like Naranja's orange and this is Blueberry Academy, isn't it? Most BB students live in the dorms, you know. So what do you think? How's it compared to the dorm rooms back at your school? So blue. It is very much the same, though. I wouldn't have been wrong if I said that. Well, we're at Blueberry Academy. Of course it's blue. You can come have a look at my room later, too, if you want. What? Oh, but I got distracted. There's something I need to tell you. It's about Drayton and, well, Kiki. About Kieran? Kiki is... Well, you saw how he is. He's scaring me nowadays. Ever since we got back from Kitakami, it's like he's become a totally different person. He's been battling and training every day. He's even cutting back on sleep. He's definitely gotten stronger. Drayton used to be the strongest student here, but Kiki beat him. Now Kiki's the president of the League Club and the BB League champion. I guess he must be pretty busy. He barely talks to me anymore. Oh well, he's probably just going for a rebellious phase. Kieran's changed, but you? You've stayed the same. If Kieran's down to just one friend these days, I'm glad it's you. Keep sticking with him, would you? Yes. I don't think he feels the same about me, but sure. It's all your fault, damn it. Thank you. There's one more thing I need to tell you about. About Drayton? Ugh, Drayton! Don't trust that knucklehead. He might seem like a slacker, but don't let him fool you. He's up to something. He's a real annoying super jerk. Barely even goes to class. He's had to repeat the same year 3 times. Point is, don't let your guard down around him. Ever. You're going on your date? I mean, you're going to hang out with Drayton later, right? I'd go with, but if I don't finish up this report today, I'm really going to be in trouble. I'd love for you to join the League Club. But if Drayton gives you any trouble, don't be afraid to give him a good sucker punch. See, sucker punch in capitals to let you know that it's the move sucker punch, and not just a standard sucker punch. Alright, I'm going back to the summer uniform. Okay. Alright. So with that, I've been enrolled into my BBQ stuff. Seeming. Right, where do I want to go? I've got loads of options. Let's start with the store. See if there's anything worth buying from here. I'd like to buy... yeah. Oh, right, yes, you can actually just outright buy a lot of useful stuff from here. I forgot about that. Unidorm was like a hallway. Shared with 3 people, I assume, as well, just for, you know, max uni vibes. One sec. Sorry, just double checking some stuff on my phone real quick. Okay, cool. So I could buy some L candy straight away for Ogerpon, but actually I've already got some. But yeah, I can do a bunch of like helpful things here with being able to buy these bits outright. There is also a way, by the way, to what do you call it? You can choose getting a bunch of BP and items basically from a machine we'll see a bit later on. So I think I'm good for right now, but thank you. We will go to our bag, however, and give Ogerpon some candy, since we picked that up a little bit ago and I just forgot about it. Oh, oops. Okay. Starting to get there a little bit. Where do I want to go? Let's go back to the League Club room for now. So I need to go to the cafeteria, but there are some bits that hopefully the computer will now show me that I can grab. Okay, let's contribute. So here we go. So I can change out my throwing style. Seeking testers for our item printer. The item printer is super useful. This is what I'm talking about. You get loads of stuff for your photos. You can remodel the rooms, as you can see here. The smart speaker is really fun. I will actually do that momentarily here. I'm reaching Viper's phone, yeah? Props for supporting the music club. Looks like you forked over enough BP. Meaning we're all going to send you that speaker. Someone will be along with it in 2 shakes. Just chill like a slow king till it gets there for you. Reference? You got it, yeah? The smart speaker? Nothing better than blasting some bops, am I right? If you want more tracks, you know where to keep sending your BP. So it's a smart speaker. What would you like to set as your background music? Let's check the... Okay, yes, you got the Academy Life stuff, so I can set all of the biomes and things like that. But there's some really cool music you can get on this thing as you go along. I should potentially be able to see it now, I'm guessing. Outdoor Adventure, Town Tunes, Famous Destinations, Kitakami. Well, of these, the most interesting is Famous Destinations. So we put together a new music album, we call it Famous Destinations. Trade us some BP if you want to listen to these hot tracks on your smart speaker. I wish it was remixes. Not as cool as that, unfortunately. Sup, Viper? Thanks for sending us that hard-earned BP our way again. Thanks for sending us that hard-earned BP. I got you covered, music fan. You can listen to our new tracks on your smart speaker now. Oh, at least I think it's this one that's the most interesting. No? Okay, this is a bunch of stuff from the main game, mostly. I mean, can't be a bit of Levincia, can you? This isn't the one I was thinking it was, though. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can use BP to increase the amount of Pokemon appearing. Aren't these available as playlists on Pokemon Nintendo Music? I don't know. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Maybe you get it through buying all the others. I mean, a bunch of stuff's been being done and will be being done when I go back outside to go and get some more BP, so we'll find out. But, I mean, in the meantime, bit of a slapper on the speaker anyway. It's such an obvious thing to do, I know. It says League Club. Check out that brushwork. Just brushed past my attempt at saying that, apparently. Right, cafeteria time. So I'm guessing we want this bloke. Nope. I guess we want Drayton. Hey, Viper. I need to stand there, grab a seat. Date? For me? Here's the Drace to take. The Academy Special is the best thing on the menu. It's all so soft, you can basically just gulp it down. Barely even need to chew. Wow, that sounds tasty. Hey, you know what's up. But listen, your Pokemon are pretty strong, yeah? With a team like that, you've got a shot at becoming the BB League champion. Wouldn't that be wild? An exchange student just rolling up here and snatching the crown? I want to see you join the BB League, Viper. You in? Sure, I'll... Look who's decided to grace us with their presence. Oh, the whole squad's in. Whoa, it's the champion. And the rest of the Elite Four, too. What did you want to talk to me about? Nothing special. Just thought we could grab a bite. Why better to do that than the cafeteria? What a waste of time. If you've got so much time to goof off, why don't you go train your Pokemon? You think maybe this is why you always lose to me? I'll take that as a no. So I can't swing a lunch date with you, even if I've got your old pal with me? Shit-eating grin. Huh? Viper? Long time no see. What? Why? You didn't hear that he was coming to study abroad here? For real? Yes, it's true. Director Serrano himself introduced him to me when we met at the school's entrance. We're already tight, us two. Why is the kid drinking coffee, by the way? In fact, I was just asking Viper to join the BB League. Ooh, I like it. That'll be fine. Are we going to by any chance skip to Lacey now, and then the guy in the middle is going to say something? What? A student from another school joining the BB League? Unprecedented. That's right. Viper may be wonderfully capable in battle, but that doesn't mean he belongs in the BB League. Oh, come on. Do you all hate fun and friendship or something? Straight to normally gulp things down on the first date. Right, have the night off. You want to exclude someone who's taken the same classes and living in our same dorms? How is he not one of us? And isn't this place supposed to be all about students having autonomy? I think we should vote on it. I'm a yes, obviously. How about you, Lacey? I'm sorry, but considering the rules, that's a no from me. What about you, Crispin? Huh? Yeah, why not? He's at our school. That makes him a student like us, right? How about you, Amaris? What do you say? I abide by the rules of this institution. Proposition declined. 2 against 2, huh? Alright then. What says the reigning BB League champion, our mighty Kieran? It doesn't matter who I'm facing. I don't lose. Guess we got our answer. Kieran, wait! Drayton, manipulating people to get what you want. It's just not right. Oops. Yeah, he's just angling for a rematch. I don't think you manipulate him at all. He just wants an excuse to beat the shit out of me. Sorry, Viper. Guess you'll be joining the BB League, huh? Well, let's look on the bright side. Maybe you and Kieran will come out of this better friends. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you, every step of the way. Now that the decision's been made, we better get you officially signed up. Meet me at the reception desk in the school's entrance area. Okay. Not much of a need to eat here, but let's have a look anyway. Welcome! Just let me know what you'd like and I'll dish some right up for you. There you go. I get all sorts of things from this. EXP point power. Ooh, interesting. Egg power would be fun at some point, but not right now. Cafeteria is in the same layout. I didn't notice that. I assume you've been there quite recently because you're a replay, but quote unquote replay, but yeah, I didn't realise that. Entrance. Let's screw it, Carmen's dorm room, why not? It's funny. Oh, she's not here after all that, okay. Lots of chocolatey treats are lined up here. Doesn't look like much cooking's been going on here. This plush dunce boss looks deeply relaxed. It's one of those scaled down figures of a Pokémon. It's Carmine's desk, so neat and organised. You really wouldn't expect it, would you? This ink painting is so full of life you can almost feel the ocean spray. No, I'd never noticed. I'm guessing that's pictures of her family, isn't it? Hey, the resolution bump's doing stuff. I can actually make out details like this now. That's kind of neat. Now, what's the door? You don't want to know what's behind this door. No, I made that text up. Anyway, I think you can take people back to their rooms, so she probably has more to say. Yeah, that is a really cute detail. There's like quite a few of them if you look around this game, but it's just easy to kind of not notice it, especially when it's running at like less than 720p docked or whatever it was on Switch 1. There you are! This is where we can get you signed up for the BB League. Loading time is just still good. Still so good. How can I help you today? I want to join the BB League. Alori, it's cool now. It's cool. It's okay. You can do it now that it's on Switch 2. Ah, it says here that you're an exchange student, which technically means you're not enrolled here at our academy. Oh, don't mind that. We Elite Four talked it over real quick. My friend here's good to join. I don't mean to sound rude, but I'm not sure if I can take what you say at face value, Drayton. No, he's telling the truth. I'm allowing Viper to join the BB League. Yes, champion. One moment, please. Didn't expect you to ride up in shining armor and save the day. I've got a feeling you're trying to play Puppet Master. If I get a shot battling Viper, then that's fine with me. That's just peachy. Viper. You better not go losing to anyone until our battle. Like I'd lose. No, I can't say that to him because he'll flip his lid. I'll try my best. Could. I'm not a little kid anymore. And you'll know it when I show you how the best of the best battle. Kiki, you shouldn't talk to Viper like that. Shut it, sis. Looking forward to seeing you climb the ranks. Like I'll lose. Right, that's it. I'm sorry, Viper. Kiki was really acting out, wasn't he? Dude is giving me Silver vibes. I've missed this. It's all coming together, let me tell you. I wasn't a huge fan of when I first played DLC 1 of the way it made you go, because I'm not massively a big fan of you're purposely a dick to other characters, especially if it's kind of against your will. I'm not always a huge fan of that type of storyline, but seeing how they then carried it into this one, and to be honest, getting a bit more used to the first DLC storyline, I actually really liked it a lot. Make him spin so much you can attach magnets to him and generate electricity. I will spin in a second. That was my first time talking to him in a while too. Man, such an attitude. Well, he's Mr. Big Deal Mighty Champion after all. Drayton, you're the one who dragged Viper into all this BB League drama, aren't you? Me? No way, this was all his idea. Right, Viper? No. No doubt about it. And that can't mean he's hungry for action. I don't know. I think something fishy's going on. But, well, if you're gonna do this, you might as well do your best. I'll be cheering for you. And please, keep an eye on Kiki for me. Thank you for waiting. Your entry into the BB League is complete. Great timing. Viper is cleared to compete in the BB League. Usually you'd start by battling regular students and climbing up the ranks. But seeing as how you got recommendations from several Elite Four trainers and Director Serrano, you'll start from a higher rank. You'll skip straight to challenging the Elite Four at their respective bases in the terrarium, once you clear their trials, that is. I'll go ahead and mark their locations in your Rotom phone now. There they are. Locations of each of the BB League Elite Four have been added to your map now. Trials like in Sun and Moon? I assume more like... I can't remember them, to be completely honest with you. I assume more like the gym leader stuff in the base game. Presumably. To challenge the Elite Four, you'll need BP, which you can earn by doing BBQs. Then, if you defeat all of the members of the Elite Four, you can challenge the champion. Alright then, best of luck in the BB League. You can start with whichever of us you want. You're cool. Anytime you want to battle one of us, you have to do a fun little trial we cooked up first. Sounds good, right? Catch you in the terrarium, bud. See, as you say, a rival isn't buddy-buddy is so refreshing. That, but it's not even that. It's like little bits of actual character progression. Like, you can't argue that there's none when the characters have completely changed between the two DLCs. I mean, Carmine's not, you know, what's the word? Xenophobic, that's the one. She's actually like a normal human being now. Kieran's like nuts, and it's like, oh, it's really cool to see the progression of these characters, and yet presumably then a more rounding of them as we go along as well. Like, they don't just stay the same person throughout the entire game, or maybe just, you know, the same person until like the last hour, and then they go, I'm actually good now, I decided, or whatever, you know. It's kind of nice. I really like that way of handling it, for sure. Plus, you know, I've always thought this way of handling Kieran was kind of a, I half thought it was a response to Hop, because people were kind of mad at how they handled Hop, because it was the first time they had the buddy-buddy character, you know, the first time they made the buddy-buddy character kind of actually not react well to losing 7 billion times. And people were like, no, he's too much of a spoil spot, etc. And like, instead they were just like, yeah, let's just make the ultimate spoil spot, and you get Kieran. It's kind of fun. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping we'd see more of our base game friends. Whoop. Okay, let's get moving. Yeah, when they announced they did make it seem like both DLC were linked. Yeah, and then as time went on, they definitely, clearly very much are, which I think is really cool. Okay, so I've got 4 total options here. Probably going to start with Crispin just because I'm already in the biome, so I guess let's go there. And I'm presumably going to have to do a bunch of barbecue stuff because he'll go like, you need 2,000 or whatever, something. I can't quite remember how strict each one is. Which is fine, I really don't mind doing that, but I'd like to know where I stand before going out of my way to start something like that. You know, therefore I get like a rough picture of the amounts that I'd be looking at for everyone else as well. This is definitely better than making games obsolete with a third version. Exactly, because that always has like a bunch of stuff with it as well. It's like, oh, I prefer story beats from the original or whatever. You kind of can't argue about that when the story therefore doesn't have to change massively with something like a DLC piece like this existing. Don't get me wrong, you then in turn don't really get to refine stuff from the base game, so there's stuff that this DLC does very differently to the base game, which I guess to some people might be jarring, but I don't know. As long as you keep in mind it was released like 6 months. I think this DLC was released like a year after the base game. You know, if you get that in mind, then it's not really all that polarizing to me personally. Can I jump up here? Yeah, let's actually make this jump if I could, please. Thank you. That's nice. Right, where do I do the registration? Here we go. You say that, but updates exist. They could refine the base game if they want to. I don't really think they have, to my knowledge. There's like bug fixes and stuff, but I don't think they've like massively overhauled anything in the base game, in this game or any previous one that's had the capability of having that. Anyway, Elite Trial. Welcome to the Savannah Plaza, with the team that supports Crispin of the Elite Four. And you're Viper, right? One of the BB League challengers? You'll need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Whoops. Are you ready and willing to pay? No, I'm not. Okay. Let's quickly deal with that. What button's BBQs again? That one. Right. Auto Battle, Swimming Pokémon. From memory, I think I can steal the other ones that are in there as well. But in the meantime, Swimming Pokémon. In the meantime, punch Chansey. Sorry, Chansey. I like the DLC story a lot, and I mean, I'm not going to spoil too much of what happens, but if you remember from, if you remember kind of what happens in the first part, there is very much interest from one of the teachers here in going and checking out Aldea and stuff like that. So clearly there's got to be some sort of way, you know, even despite knowing what I know, even if you're going into this blind or whatever, you've got to know that, oh, these are going to cross over a little bit, right? Like a tiny bit at least. Going forward, right. So auto battle is when I get up Pokemon, isn't it? That's the wrong button. Let me just catch you quickly just to get that quest over with. Okay, there's one. Right, items on ground would have been great to already have had. Oh, swimming will actually get 2, so I'm going to go over the biome and do that real quick. Wait, no, that's the other biome. Whoops. Wrong one. It's the easiest way if you've got something like this to deal with, is you just go to the center point. There you go. And you can see I'm close to all of them at that point, basically. It's the easiest way to get between them if you're really far away, instead of just walking to one. Okay, so here we are. Let's see if we can find a Pokemon. There's one. Will this even count? No. Nope, doesn't count. Okay. There's going to be loads of water, so too big a deal. You should, however. Up close and personal. Does that do both of them? Yes, it does do both of them. Okay, right, back to auto battling and random stuff. So yeah, you do this to accumulate points, basically. Fine. You'll be good against normal types and stuff like that. So yeah, you want to do this to accumulate a load of points to get stuff in the league room, etc. Because I don't think you need too much to actually finish the game, but certainly in terms of the league room, there's a lot of stuff you want to get that's requiring BP and things like that. Best way is to get into these union circles, and I forgot about the little floaties. Yeah, get into these union circles, and from there, what? What on earth? Okay. Get into these, ideally 4 players, and from there it's just so easy to like print a bunch of these. Just gonna do a little run around now then. Hope side quests are a sign of things to come for sure. I mean, we have details enough of Gen 10 right now, not a huge amount, but it surprised me if they weren't considering certain bits like that for what we do know of it, right? If we're getting close to that 10 mil soon. That for 10. I pick up items. Make myself a TM, okay. That is extremely loud, whatever that is overhead. I'm gonna assume some sort of plane or helicopter or something. It's so bad you can probably actually hear it, even with all the noise cancellation that's on this microphone tonight. Okay, so we're back to the auto battle one. Crafting a TM will get me 2, so we'll do that real quick. Okay. It's actually craftable, it's not too much effort. Sure, fine. Nope. Okay. Alright, so at this point we're like pretty set. I'm gonna go for the 10 because I want to say I remember what happens when you hit the 10. So we got 2 500-meter ones, that's fine. Sneak up on a Pokemon. Easy. At least I think it's easy. This is now where I mess it up, but... Wrong button, that's the map button. Keep forgetting all of them all of a sudden. What if Pokemon could actually spawn? This would be really simple. Any moment, right? There we go. Oh yeah, that should have counted. No, that didn't count. Okay, it showed the exclamation mark, but sure. The issue is everyone spawned in view of me for the most part, so that's... that counted, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, specifically have to say the off-guard text. It's not good enough for the question mark and the shock things come up. Okay. Battle a wild Terra Pokemon. That's a bit more annoying, honestly. Anyway, I've got enough for now. So, I'm going to continue on back where it was. So, I could go straight over here to the fairy one, but I'll go back and then start where I was. Yeah, you're going to hear that noise a lot. That will continue popping up. That's just how this... I forgot to set a marker point. Yeah, that's just how this goes, for sure. Especially if you're in like a multi-group. These things just pop without you even realising, which is great, because then you're effectively just getting free BP without even realising it half the time. If you're just walking or whatever have you, or collecting items naturally, then you're just automatically totting up that total, which is super useful. Right. I cancel. Yeah, the floor stage. That wasn't strong enough. I should really swap Pokemon back out to the front for this. Got to go, I slept like crap last night, have a good stream. No worries, Ilari. I was probably going to only do like a couple more bits anyway. I was at least going to do one of the gym leaders, if not a few more, but don't worry about it. Have a good one. Try to get a better night's sleep. And don't cook a lion. I'm doing that right now. I probably will be doing that tonight as well. Right, back we go. You need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the elite trial here. You ready and willing to pay? Oh yeah. Oh. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. Hey Crispin, an order's just come in for you. Oh no, we're doing puns, aren't we? Coming right up. Oh hey, I saw you in the cafeteria. You're Viper, right? Just the person to get my energy pump in. I feel like I'm cooking at a nice summer simmer over here. Nice simmer over here. But we gotta move somewhere else for this next part. Follow me. I've been waiting for a fiery challenger like you. Taking on the Elite Four pretty much right after coming to our school. Now that's lit. No wonder Kieran and Drayton like you. If I'm being honest, you've kindled my curiosity too. I should warn you though, my trial is no cakewalk. My elite trial is putting together a super spicy sandwich. And I mean super spicy. I want something so hot it'll have me breathing flames. I know what you're thinking. That sounds easy, right? You can't use your own ingredients. You have to negotiate with the elite club members around here to get what you need. Once you think you have all the right ingredients, come back and talk to me. Then I'll judge your sandwich making skills with my own two eyes. The key to cooking any dish is picking the right ingredients. The rest is easy as pie. Are you ready to take on my elite trial, Viper? Sure, let's do it. Sweet, give me a hot minute to get everything set up. That's where I meant to have a long loading screen, presumably, but there we are. First things first, negotiate with the league club members to get some ingredients. You need to make a super spicy sandwich. That should already be a clue for what you need. Once you've got all the ingredients to whip up your sandwich, come give me a holler. Alright then, let's start this now. I remember really liking this one. It's super silly, but that's all the charm of it. Okay, so what I want to go around is go and find these ingredients for everyone. You're going to notice there might be a slight issue with that, however. Yeah, there's a bunch of battling and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll start with the ones over here, I guess. So I don't want mayonnaise particularly, clearly. These three ingredients have given me something. Man, I got a hankering for some of that potatoey stuff that you eat cold, you know? Wow, you don't have a single ingredient, huh? So, this guy wants potato salad. And we know this girl has potato salad. I've got some potato salad if you want. You have to beat me in battle to get it, though. I'll mash you like a potato. Oh. Barely missing the good battle themes as well. For shame. So good. Okay, so start here. Critical hit, very nice. And hopefully we can take you out. Fingers crossed. Good. Hey, nice little level up broke upon there. Surprised Hugo's not dead, but okay. Yeah, whatever. Just throw what I got at this point. Nice. Yes, I can hear the voice of the potato salad speaking to me now. What the fuck does that mean? My potato salad says it wants to go with you. Well, if it says so, then I'll happily take it. There's something so restorative about carrying potato salad around, don't you think? Oh, right, okay. So, you want potato salad. Man, I got a hankering for some of that potatoey stuff that you eat cold, you know? I'd hand over 3 ingredients for just a bit of it. Got any of that potatoey stuff for me? Yes, this is it! You won't believe how much I've been craving potato salad all day. Don't start. Don't make me start. I love potato salad. Here you go, 3 ingredients in exchange for your potato salad. So, onion, cucumber, and prosciutto? Prosciutto, maybe? I've actually heard it said out loud. Okay, so even if some of those aren't necessarily helpful, they should help. They clearly, do they want mayonnaise or are they giving mayonnaise? Do you want mayonnaise? I'll share some with you, but only if you can defeat me. I think there was someone who wanted mayo, maybe, right? Oh, it's Mayon now. Great. Shaking with excitement, always a good sign. Guess I'm just backing up whatever Odacon's doing at this point. Oops. I should probably change out Hugo, huh? I keep just not doing it, but I should probably do that. Okay, so we got some bartering mayo. I mayo underestimated you. Here's some mayonnaise like I promised. It's really good, so spread the word. Here, let me heal up your Pokemon so there's no sour feelings between us. Okay, right. Can I... I can't. Okay, I should have done that ahead of time. Oh well. So with those two, those three technically down. Chili sauce or ketchup? Right, okay. So I'll trade you a jalapeno. What do you want for the jalapeno? Well, I'm in a fine pickle, I am. I'm missing 2 whole ingredients. Listen, I'll give you a super spicy jalapeno if you front me some prosciutto and olive oil. Here you go. Sorry friend, but I need both prosciutto and olive oil. Not either or. Or neither. I don't know which one it is, so I'm just going to cover both grounds. You want olive oil, ingredients you can bring right answer. Let's see if you can get this trivia question. If you do, I'll give you 3 ingredients. What'd you get when you mix eggs, oil, and vinegar? Tell me if you've got it. Is it technically mayo? Correct. The answer is mayonnaise. I see. You've got 5-star knowledge. I actually didn't know vinegar was in mayo. I guess that makes sense. I just never actually stopped and thought about that. Here's your prize. 3 whole ingredients at once. So, a helping of egg, a cruet of olive oil, and same of vinegar. Okay, well, with that, I can go and barter with this guy. Definitely need a jalapeno. Well, I'm gonna find pickle, missing 2 whole ingredients. Yes, you've got a real big heart, you know. Okay, jalapeno is definitely wanted for the spicy sandwich. So, you guys are probably gonna want to battle. I think I bought too much marmalade. I really don't need all this mustard either. Would you be willing to trade your vinegar for either my marmalade or my mustard? I'm guessing that person wants one of them. I wonder if anyone has any lovely green cucumbers to spare. Not what I expected, okay. How about you? If you have a cucumber, will you trade me for some chili sauce or ketchup? I'll trade you for the chili sauce. Wow, you even sliced the cucumber for me. This is perfect. Let's trade. Thank you. I wouldn't mind exchanging that silly... I wouldn't mind exchanging that chili sauce I gave you for some ketchup if you'd like. I would prefer not, I'm guessing. So I definitely want chorizo. Oh man, I want some eggs. I really, really want some eggs. If you got any eggs, I'll trade you something that will really broaden your horizons. Woohoo! Way to make the correct choice. Here you go, chum. So, guessing I want mustard then. I think I bought too much marmalade and don't really need all this mustard either. Would I be willing to trade the vinegar? Mustard. Hey, I'm gonna presume that's all I want. Unless, jalapenos. You know, jalapenos are super spicy, and guess what? I've got some. I also have, I'm good at battles, like, really good. So, like, you want some jalapenos, so I'll give you a choice. Do you want to battle me for some? Or buy some for 50? Oh, absolutely battle you. Like I said, I'm really strong. I think you might regret your decision. Buddy, look at the plot armor. I don't think I'm gonna regret this. Yeah, super far away, that's how you know this is serious business. Good start. Pretty good start, but it's fine because we'll get healed presumably in a moment anyway. Oh wow, you've actually got more than two. Okay. Great situation. I could probably swap out, but don't massively want it unless I have to. Oh, that person anyway. Oops. Okay then. Okay, fire. Come on, Pet Lotion, sorry, wrong one. Come on out. I'd rather have a few fast. Okay. Both Pokemon? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, just the three. Once again, looking forward to that heal, hopefully, right guys? Sure, you have fire, I guess. Oh, you actually do. Okay. Well, in that case... Oh! I forgot I had one plus two. Whoops. Finish him off though. That's all I need. That's a whole lot of pain, yo. What a burn. That was more subtle than the rest of them, I'll give you that one. Is it your jalapeno worthy? Train it. Yeah, let me heal your Pokemon after all that. Lovely. Thank you, sir. Okay, I think we should be good. Let's get cooking. Got everything you need? Want to start making a super spicy sandwich? I want to start. I can tell you're cooking on high heat. Looking forward to something extra spicy then. Alright, so... have a bunch of fillings. Chili sauce, of course. Bit of mustard. Fiery pick. Definitely not enough, but here we are. Make sure none of this falls off. So weird not seeing the sandwich menu like lag to hell and back. I'm definitely not used to this at all. Classic. There we go. See if he likes that bad boy. Okay, it's not telling me the name of the sandwich, so... Of course we can. What a team. Why was that so loud? And what was that? Even the spiciest of souls will be wowed by that spiciness you just delivered. I'm a bit surprised you didn't put bread on top though. Is that a Paldean thing? Had to go for that dialogue. I did that on accident the first time. Anyway, you passed my elite trial with flying colours. You made a great super spicy sandwich. Complete. Hey, with that, let's get the battle underway, shall we, Crispin? I'm going to enjoy the tingle on my tongue as we head back to the plaza. Well, that wraps up the trial, so now it's time to face me in an elite battle. You all prepped and ready to take me on? I should be healed, so I should be good. Coming right up. Watch out, because I'm cranking up the heat. So, Viper, I take it there's some messy history between you and Kieran, huh? And it sure seems like Drayton's cooking up something fishy, too. Yeah, everything's so complicated. Can't you just all get over yourselves? If you want to say something, just say it. If you want to do something, just do it. I'm not the kind of guy who wastes time sweating the small stuff. I battle because I want to battle. And you know what? That's how it should be. I'm Crispin, the Elite Four rep in this here Savannah biome. Was that a movie? But I'm here. Welcome, King. You've joined literally just at the end of the stream. We've started part 2 here. We're doing the Blueberry Academy Elite Four right now, and to be honest, once we finish this, it's basically the end of the stream. But still, welcome. Hope you're having a good one. I want to win, so that's exactly what I'll do. I have a thing to add to the hilarity of my life. What now? Okay, I'll wait for it. We've got a battle to go first anyway. Now then, time to get cooking. Wait, no. Time to start battling. Okay, let's go for Talonflame right off the bat. So I know to get taken out. Oh, damn. Got stung by a swarm of burrowed wasps today as I was watering the plant. Oh, God. Oh, that's awful. You're recovering somewhat now, though. Whoa, you're really going to douse our flames if you keep using moves like that. Oh, wait, what happened? Where'd all that damage come from? Oh my god, I can imagine. That's awful. The stink bomb. Out it comes. And I'm gonna get you in. That's not what I was waiting for, though. Alright, so electricity, so let's try ground, even if fire is also gonna destroy my steel type. Smoke them out. Flashbang them. Metal Claw's the one thing I have to work against every time. How's the stream been anyway? Pretty good. It's just really hot. I think most people are like heading up to bed by the sounds of it as well, which I can't blame them for. It's nearly 11 and I'm exhausted today, to be completely honest with you, so yeah, we'll go back to this next week. I saw the F1 movie. This included people rocking up in their F1 outfits. That's insane. Cosplay for adults goes hard though. You know what I mean? Everyone used that as their excuse, right? They just wanted to have a good time. Who can blame them? I really need to keep Logopon alive, so I should use that turn to kill Logopon. To be fair, we can't say anything because Sonic fans do it. Oh, I know, it's just fun. Let's see. Max potion. Why is the music so loud in this fight? I don't know. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. You are right. Everything else, it was fine, but yeah, no, I'm probably really quiet, so sorry about that. The audio in general seems quite loud. I did ask people if it was low enough, and they said it was fine, so I'm just going to assume I've probably been a bit too low for most of the stream. Right, same deal. Get Magmorph now. Still can't really do anything with Lucario here. So that's just going to be heal again. When's the Splat 3 stream? Never. I'm not in a rush. 1 minute stream. I nearly streamed it with Silver the day it came out. And then I think most people remembered what else happened the day the 2 and 3 came out. I was fine. I wasn't affected. I personally didn't care all that much about the news, but like, it was still weird. Let's hop on Sploon real quick. Remember we went back to it once and legit played 3 games. Salmon Run's really fun. I think we played Salmon Run for a bit and had a good time though. Right, I've finally just got to start hitting you with stuff, haven't I? So time to Drastalize and really turn up the heat. Go on, Blaziken, turn bright red. Yeah, I'd be more than up for playing some Salmon Run at some point. TBA, so that mode's a good bit of fun. From people who never get off the game play PvP, that's most of the currently online Splatoon 3 players, I think, at this point. Right, okay, so they did about half, so should get away with like 2 more at this point. Please kill. Nice. So long. Have more fun trying to shoot paint out with Super Soaker than playing that PvP. Yep. Can't disagree with you on that one, TBH. Okay. Between these 2, we should be good. God damn. Use up the berry, please. It's still got more berry. I basically got 1 more turn to get this, otherwise I'm gonna get killed, I think. Come on, we should be good now. Hey, there we go. Nah, it's not that bad, it's just because I don't have any super effective tricks, I can't be bothered to swap out to Lucario. There's nowhere near a milk tank. Milk tank, or whatever you want to say. I wanted to win, but I lost! Woo, that was amazing! We cranked the heat all the way up, eh, Viper? I love battles and I love cooking because they're both so easy to understand. In battles, you either win or you lose. With cooking, your dish is either super spicy or not spicy. 2 metrics. Simple, right? But right now, the mood in the League Club feels, I don't know, off. And it's so frustrating. I wish I knew how we could go back to being the fun club we were before. But hey, didn't mean to douse the flames there. You are real strong, Viper. Let me see if I can transfer the burning heat from our battle to my frying pan. I'll whip you up something great. There we go. First Elite Four defeat of the day. Of the session, rather, because it's the only one of the day. Here, I'll also give you one of my favourite moves to serve up in battle. Temper Flame. Oh, you're off. I've got no clue how to manage the temperature of anything besides what I'm cooking. So what I can say is, crank up the heat all you want at the BB League, Viper. That we shall do. Crispin, we shall do that. Yo, champ in the making. That's one Elite Four member beat. Things are looking good for you. Crispin's no pushover. He's just super straightforward. I think that's kind of part of his charm, you know? Let's go. Fantastic. We used to all chow down on Crispin's cookings after club activities let out. Those were the days. Guess he's been worrying about the way things are too, in his own way. He might just be the one we need to shake things up in the League Club. That's it from me. Good luck with the remaining Elite Three. Right then. Oh, never mind. Hi there, Viper. It's me, Serrano. I see you've taken good care. I've taken care of a good number of those BBQs. Up until now, you've only had access to entry-level stuff. Seeing how you handled that, I think we can give you access to regular quests. What's up? Slow tick, God. Keep up with the good work, would ya? See you around. Okay, I will see him around, because with that, I think we're good for tonight's session. So, with that, thank you all. I'm not going to take a selfie like that, but thanks everyone. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Wrong one. Other one. Thank you for joining in on tonight's stream. Those of you who've been here. I'll get the replay up real shortly for those who've like dipped out. Next time should be live next Tuesday with more Pokemon, because Wednesday is going to be the monthly edition of the VGMcha, so waiting for Tuesday instead next week. But before then, we'll have VGMcha as well on Friday at 7 PM UK time, kngo.org. And then Mario Kart Mondays back on Mario Kart World this coming Monday, sometime around like 8-9 PM UK time. That's it for now though. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest of your evening and all that, and I'm going to go and cool off. You should do the same if you're in a similar position. Thanks everyone. See you all soon, and have a good night. Peace.